I had to get my mental health in order before having a baby. I really don't think it would have been a good idea for me to have a baby anytime before the time I got pregnant, because I went through so much mental turmoil where I couldn't regulate my emotions. That was like the worst. And that is one thing that I really feel confident in saying that I've nailed: regulating my emotions and controlling my thoughts and controlling my reactions. Cause like that was the most toxic thing about me, is I could not control. I would do blackouts. I couldn't control. And it was awful. It was ruining my life. It was ruining the people around me. And that took so much work, but now it feels so natural when I feel like emotions getting crazy or something, or even getting heightened. They don't even get crazy anymore. I know the best way to de-escalate now, and I know the best way, and it's not even de-escalating. It's really letting it go. As easy as that sounds, but like, with my breathing techniques, and also just letting it all go. Like, I don't know, you guys could give me any sort of issues that I would have had in the past. Like, someone's talking bad about me. Like, okay, and like I used to be so like, well, let me look up this person. I for died. Let me talk about this person. Let me call this out. You know what I mean? And I get mad at myself now, even when I like mention, like, if I see a video title and I mention it and I'm like, oh my God, this person, like, why are they doing that? Because it bothers me for like a second. But then I just let it go, because I'm like, what? I can't control them. They're doing them. You know what I mean? What you give is what you put out. And I just know this. I know this to a T to be true. It is the true law of the universe. I'm literally the perfect example of this, right? You get what you put out. Well, guess what? When I was doing drama, talking shit about other people, like trying to bring people down, guess what? I brought myself down more. I was getting myself into more drama, like more shit was coming, bad shit was coming my way. If I looked at someone and was jealous, or I looked at someone and like cursed them or like made fun of them, guess what? It would come back tenfold to me, if I was like making fun of someone and whatever. It would come back around in like the craziest way. I was so hyper focused on so many other people, and like, and I would constantly be like, oh, and beyond that, like if you start thinking about what people think of you, right? Oh, this person must think this. I bet this person's mad at me. Like, that's attracting them to be mad at you. You're giving them now the universe is saying, well, you're thinking they're gonna be mad at you for something, so you're gonna do something to have them be mad. The minute you start like really wishing the best for people, and like really feeling sympathy and empathy towards people, and ultimately focusing on yourself, the more I focused on myself and stopped giving out energy to people, like I had so much power inside me that I could get through so much shit, and I was like, so of course it takes practice, and of course it takes time, and like for me, like as far as my mental illness, that's something that is really hard to control. Breathing exercises, taking the space, gratitude, that's a huge thing. But having said all that, is you do put out what you attract. The minute I started getting my mental health, where it really proved that I could withstand, like, my big trigger is people poking at me, right? And I always wanted to defend myself. Oh my, I need to defend myself. It's so exhausting. It takes up all your energy. And like, honestly, like it's just engaging in that is just putting that energy out. It's like saying like, oh, I want this to keep going. Universe, let this keep going, like drama and all this stuff. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I never really did. I mean, I know everyone could be like, oh my God, you love the drama. I never did. It always gave me anxiety. Anytime I would do those rants where I'm like screaming at the camera and crying, it took so much out of me. Like physically, I'd get physically sick after those. I'd be so anxious. I would think, oh my God, YouTube's gonna shut down my channel. Someone's gonna come to my house. Like people are gonna start talking. Like it was driving me mad. And now it's like, can't control what other people are doing or saying. You can only control how you react to situations, and let it go. But and yeah, and some people will let you grow and some people won't let you. And again, that's nothing my concern. The ones that are here, like literally here right now, obviously you guys are like, yeah,